Welcome to this beautiful, cold, wintry day, however you pronounce it. Okay, so I wanted to wait to make this video. There was rumors of WB getting sold, and then after that, the rumors, everybody reported on it. Then there was rumors that in 2026, 2027, Hogwarts Legacy is going to have a sequel. So I waited. And I love Harry Potter games. I played them PS2. I played a lot of Harry Potter games. My favorite one is Goblet of Fire. 2-player, you just Wingardium Leviosa, lift it all up and stuff. I like that one. I used to play it with my childhood friends. Then it got confirmed. Netflix owns WB and all of their entertainment, everything. They own them. I think comic books, everything. That being said, is this going to be like another Microsoft / Activision? I say yes. Microsoft bought Activision for $70+ billion. They spent so much money buying Call of Duty because that's all they're releasing. Activision, that's all they are releasing. They're canceling Perfect Dark. Well, they did cancel Perfect Dark. We didn't hear anything about State of Decay 3, one of the best zombie games. Hopefully they can come out with it. They're canceling games, studios shutting it down. I played those indie games where you gotta match the beat, and then I played. It was fun. They're canceling and shutting down a lot of studios and a lot of IPs. I think we're gonna get the same with Netflix. I doubt the quality is gonna be as high. More microtransactions, more live service games. I think it's going to come. Because my biggest criticism with Hogwarts Legacy, I gave it a 7. I gave that game a 7. I don't review games on this channel. I would like to. I might start in terms of shorts or short 1-minute review clips. So put it on, hot review of when I completed a game or ongoing review. But I pivot the channel into, away from walkthroughs into game spotlights to shine a light on these indie developers and just different games because not a lot of people play a lot of games. It's always just Fortnite or some live service game or some big AAA game once in a blue moon. So I put a lot of game spotlight or game highlight. That being said, is the quality going to go down? With the quality in the first game, it did grow. Going from Goblet of Fire to that game where it's open world. Now the missions tend to repeat itself a lot. You had those invisible walls due to the limitation of their budget. The reason why I gave it a 7 is because the story that gave you your illusion of choice, i.e. the Walking Dead Telltale games, gave you your illusion of choice. You couldn't really. The ending was basically the same. I wanted it to be, and then the world felt alive, but yet dead at the same time, if that makes sense. They relied a lot on nostalgia, which helped, but the world, the NPCs didn't feel alive, and it was not a lot of side activity. I wanted to play Quidditch. I want to play chess with the moving statues on a miniature level because it's a prequel in the game before Harry Potter, so they didn't find the big statues yet. A lot of different things, you know. I did like the garden and customize your secret hideout, but I wanted a bully-esque type of Hogwarts Legacy, if that makes sense. I want it to be where you can build trust and relationships with the NPCs, and it feels alive. If you do something, they're gonna remember that. They have the Nemesis system that they could have put in their game. I wanted, if you don't go to school, like they basically force you to learn these different spells. I wanted more spells, but if you don't go to school and really hunker down and learn it, you're going to be a subpar wizard, you know, and which makes the game difficulty, right? They could have had so much potential in that, and that was their first game. But now that Netflix bought them, is the quality going to go down? Are they going to pivot, come out with that game? Because there was rumors that the next game is going to be live service. If it is, I don't want it. Rockstar puts the playbook in their face time and time again. Give us a 60-hour plus single player with the online component. It will sell like hotcakes. I guarantee it. But in terms of the WB games, in terms of everything that they did have on a block and a chopping block, or they thinking about, I think Netflix is going to take it to a whole nother level. Netflix has become more greedy. Netflix cancels TV shows, popular TV shows, at the drop of a dime. I think they're going to get rid of their game division. They might. It's scary. If you like the Batman games, and granted, WB killed themselves. Let's just be honest. When Sefton Hill ran the Arkham series, Arkham Asylum, 100% of the game multiple times. I did it for Arkham City. I did it for the prequel with Montreal when they did Batman Origins. 100% of that. I even like the online. And then Arkham Knight, iffy. I missed the boss battles in the DLC. They had more boss battles. But when they were going to make a Superman game, it had the Superman cake and did the little sneak teaser like happy birthday, look what we're working on. And that was 4 years after Arkham Knight. That was like 4 years after Arkham Knight. The overheads at WB said, no Superman game. I want a live service game. So that Superman that killed the Justice League, that was his world. That was Metropolis. That was going to be our Superman game. But the supes of WB want to kill the Justice League in a live service instead of letting them make the Superman game and adding the live service after. WB killed themselves on doing decisions like this. The Joker movie, it's stupid. They killed themselves. But in terms of the games, hell, I played their quote unquote live service. I was actually disappointed with Gotham Knights. All you had to do was make a Batgirl or Batwoman game. What about that? People were asking for a Catwoman game after Arkham City. They don't listen. You could have implemented the Nemesis system in that. You wanted to make a live service game, and they, more live service, but you make more money on just developing games and slapping in DLC and, then having the online component with it. have a different team develop that. But going back to Netflix will cancel the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina when it had one season left. It canceled Chambers after one season. And now they are getting into limited series. They label limited series. I kind of like it because you have a beginning of the story and an end, and it wraps it up in a nice bow to where I don't have to wait 5 seasons for it to eventually get canceled. And now I'm upset. I think it was the NOSA4. It was this vampire drop. They re-released it after 5 years. I'll put it on the screen. I forgot the name. And right now I haven't even watched the second season because they canceled it, then brought it back. And this is not Netflix, but this is the trend of Netflix. The games that you like of WB are in danger, or whatever games they are making. And WB just recently got into games. And I say just recently, but they got into games with the Arkham Asylum. They've been doing games, but they truly got into it when they broke a lot of ground with Arkham Asylum. With that being said, I think the quality is going to go down. So play your games now. Stuff like this needs to be talked about more. A lot of people that loves, like PlayStation. We have PlayStation exclusives. They're not buying those games. People like that need to get called out. You guys need to buy more games. The suits, the overhead, it needs to be a shake-up, and to say what you want to say about Rockstar. When they are developing the game, they get a chance to develop the game. Now, mind you, I was upset about Bully 2. I wanted a Bully 2 set in the 80s, in college, M-rated. Oh, man. That would have been groundbreaking. But who knows? Tell me what you think about the situation. Is it a sad day? Is the quality going to go up or down? In my opinion, the quality is going to stay the same or go down. Or they're going to axe the whole... Well, I don't even think they're going to axe the games. Because on Netflix, they're actually promote games to play on your mobile device. I think they might pivot to mobile. Or the quality is going to stay the same or go down, and they're still going to release it on PC and consoles. But that's what I think. Thank you for watching the video. Until next time.